Hi everybody, it's Cathryn from In the Pink Designs. My project today is my third project with the Nowy Wonder bundle. This time I'm using the house and the penguin. And I'm also using the Stylish Shapes dies along with the Snowy Scenes DSP, which I showed you last time. And I'm using for the bottom here and the sides, I'm using Take a Bow, which this is a nice paper. It's very useful paper for lots of backgrounds and stuff. Might be a little mixed up, sorry about that. Okay, they give you lots of each sheet, and I designed this box so it is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 by 1, so you can get it out of one sheet of this 6 by 6 paper. Okay, so the box opens like this. Now I'm using this as a retired iridescent ribbon. I just wanted to use it up because I only have a little bit left. But we do have another iridescent striped ribbon that is on low inventory right now. A lot of the ribbon is for some reason. I put in here 2 packs of M&Ms, but you could get probably another, like a Twix or a Milky Way or something over here too. So that just gives you the idea of the size of the box. Alright, that's my host code. Please put that in for any purchases under $150, not including your shipping and tax. Alright, so we need a piece of real red that is 9 1/4 by 6 3/4. We need some basic white for stamping. I cut this out of the Snowy Scenes DSP. There is a little snowman there, but our penguin will cover that one up. But I guess it didn't matter if it's in the background. And this one is from the Stylish Shapes dies. It's about 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. And then I cut another piece of real red that is 2 1/2 by 2 1/2, just for a little border. Alright, and then from the Snowy Scenes DSP, I just needed one piece that's 3 by 3, and then one piece of the Take a Bow DSP that's 3 by 3, and then we need 4 pieces that are 3 by 3/4. Alright, let me get my Simply scored. And we're going to start on the 9 1/4 inch side. You're going to score at 3/4, 1 3/4, 5 and 6. Now we're going to turn it to the 5 3/4 inch, 6 3/4 inch side, sorry. And it's going to be the same exact measurements. 3/4, 1 3/4, 5 and 6. Alright, now fold and burnish your score lines. Alright. So, what we're doing is this side here is just a 3 1/4 inch strip. This side has a 3/4 and a 1 inch strip, and then a 3/4 at the edge and a 1 inch right inside there. And this is what we're going to be doing. Alright. So let's start over here. We're going to go to the first score line, cut it to the second score line, and take off those 2 rectangles. Go to the next score line, cut it to the second score line, take off the rectangle, and wedge the square. Okay, go to the next 2 score lines and cut them to the second score line. Take off the rectangle and wedge the square. And then we're going to take off these 2 pieces on the end. Alright, that's that side. Now we're going to flip it over. Go to the first score line, cut it to the second score line, and take those 2 pieces off. Go to the next score line, cut it to the second score line, take off the rectangle and wedge the square. Okay, go to the next 2 score lines and cut them to the second score line. Take off the rectangle and wedge the square. And then take these 2 pieces off. All right, and now we just need our corner rounder. And I'm going to round all of the corners of these 3 rectangles. And then also the corners of this flap here. All right. And that's what your cardstock should look like when you're done. Okay, then we're going to get some liquid glue. And we're going to start on this side and put liquid glue on these 2 tabs. And then we're going to attach the score line to the edge of this inner rectangle on both sides. Okay. And that's your box. All right, now we need our DSP. We're going to round one side, both corners of one side on each of these 2 larger pieces. And you could put the same one in here. I just thought this would tie into the background on the box, and then you would only have to use one of your 6x6 pieces. All right, now I'm just going to put these on the front and the back of the top flap, and then these go on the sides. All right, now we're going to let that dry. And we're going to do our stamping. So I'm going to use Tuxedo Black for the penguin. Oh, I need a little more than this. Okay. And then I'm going to use Real Red for the house and the Let It Snow. Now mine is very, very inked up, so I'm going to just kind of try to press lightly on this one. There we go. And then I need a little bit more. For the Let It Snow, I'm also going to press pretty light. There we go. And this we're going to cut out by hand. All right, let me get these cut out. Okay, I have all our pieces cut out. So now we need our 2 squares, and we're going to put them together with liquid glue. Now I'm going to put my house down about right there with liquid glue. And I'm going to put the Let It Snow up at the top there, kind of sticking off a little bit. There we go. All right, and for our penguin, I'm going to just take 3 markers, light Bubble Bath. I'm just going to make 2 little cheeks. Dark Daffodil Delight for the beak. Now I know this is probably all black for real penguins, but I'm doing it this way. And light Pumpkin Pie for the feet. Okay. Now let's get our box. You would put your M&Ms or whatever it is you want. And I'm using this iridescent ribbon. This is a retired one. We have a iridescent striped ribbon that's available, but it is on low inventory if you were looking for some iridescent ribbon. I'm going to have this open on the side, so I'm going to bring these over. Start underneath. And then I'm going to tie a bow on this right side. Alright, and I'm going to leave a nice amount so that it can be retied easily. And this doesn't really fray very badly, so that's a great thing. Alright, now I'm going to get some dimensionals and put them on the back. And I'm just going to center this. Alright, now I'm going to put some dimensionals on the bottom of my penguin. And I'm going to put him a little bit to the left and below our square. Just like that. Alright, and for the final touch, I'm going to use these iridescent faceted gems. And I'm going to put a large one up here next to the tree and the sentiment, a small one down here, and another small one on the edge of the house. And that's it. Quick little treat box or gift box for jewelry or something that you could use. I hope you enjoyed my 3 projects with the Nowy Wonder. I will do more with it closer to Christmas. Alrighty, please subscribe and hit the like button. And I will see you next time. Have a great weekend. Bye.